Hey everybody, welcome to the spiritual journey. Welcome to my channel. I hope you have subscribed. If not, please do so. So I am like kind of freaked out. I'm like sitting here in my own little world, and I'm thinking about how everything is the same, but it kind of is different. I don't know. I'm kind of weirded out by that. But anyway, I want to tell you about something that happened last night. So yesterday, April Fool's Day, right? So we had the most perfect weather. It was 71 degrees. It was awesome. It was sunny. It was a beautiful day, a little light breeze. It was just so comfortable, right? So I went to Ulta. Do you guys like Ulta? Ulta's awesome, right? So I wanted to get a few things, and I actually found this thing. I'm going on a cruise in May, so I wanted to show you this. Look at this. This whipped. It's so awesome. It's like whipped cream. It's sunscreen. I love it. It's so cute. It's kind of expensive, but I love it. So I bought that. Anyway, so I'm leaving Ulta, and all of a sudden there's this downpour. It's like dark and downpour rain, and all of a sudden the sun comes up, so it's downpour rain and it's sunny. It's so freaking weird, right? So I go home and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. This weather's kind of all over the place. So then there's a tornado watch, and nothing big deal. It's like back sunny, and then all of a sudden again it starts up with the thunderstorms, and it gets really intense. It's like back to back lightning. It's not like, how you hear those, I don't know if you guys know, you're supposed to count like when the lightning and thunder happen to how many miles away it is, and it's usually like 5, 4, 3 miles away. Well, this was like constant lightning, thunder, intense. And then we had this tornado watch, right? And then all of a sudden I'm like sitting there and I'm like, man, this is really getting intense, right? And it was really weird. Like my kids fell asleep, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching The Masked Singer. I don't know if you guys like that show, but Masked Singer was on. I'm sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden this is weird sound. It's like really weird. My animals, my cats and my dog were acting weird, and I'm like, what is that weird sound? It wasn't just the thunder sounds. It was something else. And it sounded like a freight train. It really did. And it's kind of weird because you always hear that. And there was the thunder watch, right? And then the siren went off for the tornado watch. And I'm like getting panicked. So I'm like, holy shit, this is like scary now. And I'm like debating, like, should I go like hide off? Should I wake up my kids? What's going on? It was really freaking out. And apparently, I guess there was a tornado, and that must be why I heard that sound. It hit another county, and like there was somebody that got killed because of the tornado. But it's just like Mother Nature doesn't fuck around. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It's like so mad now. And it's like, you want to mess with me, I'm the boss, right? I don't know. It's like freaking weird. I don't know what's going on. Like the last time I heard, I was in school age. That's how long it's been. That we had a tornado, and it like bypassed the elementary school, luckily, and hit a gas station and like destroyed it. And then a couple years ago, we had one like in my hometown, and it like destroyed like trees, uprooted trees, and there was a mess all over in a few houses. And now we had this one. So I'm like not sure what's going on. There's like nature and spirit and all that stuff is trying to tell us to wake up. You got to get on track, people. It's nothing to mess around with. I was like scared a little bit. I was like, like, what do I do? Anyway, let's go ahead and see what our spirit message is today. Okay? All right. So we have justice, karma. Karma's a bitch, baby. Yeah. See? We got to wake up. Bottom line, we got to wake up and like, say like what we are doing. I kind of feel like that's what it is. It's like, what are you doing? And what are you guys doing? You got to wake up and see what the whole picture is. What's your integrity? What do you want for the world, right? And what do you want for your life? Because karma's coming in, this fairness. You got to be fair. with yourself, with other people, right? Then we have the Three of Cups. That's all about working with other people and celebrating life and experiencing good things with people. And then we have the King of Pentacles, the stability. So we have to have a balance. Basic, bottom line, we have to have a balance of stability as well as a little bit of fun. So all work, no play, you know? So let's go ahead and see what's coming up. What else is coming up? Let's see. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some new start you have to do. You got to start shifting out of whatever past behaviors you've had or patterns of belief systems that haven't worked for you. Bottom line, this is what's happening, people. We have got to get out of that. We got to get out of that old patterns of belief that haven't worked. That's it. We got to get out of that. So relationships, if something hasn't been working, keep repeating the same people in your life that hasn't worked out, and whether it's blaming them or feeling like you're not worthy or whatever, we have to get out of that. It's time to align to our higher self. That's basically it. And I watched, here's another example. I don't like to say that I watch reality TV, but I watch that, I watched The Masked Singer. That was a good one. But I also watched Love is Blind. And it's all about meeting people to see if you can look past the looks kind of thing. Which is kind of cheesy because it's a show, basically. But honestly, it is... Can you get past what your lust and desires and all that stuff is to connect with somebody on a deeper level? But the thing is, we have to have them do that too, right? So we have to get past that. We have to get past all the things we have taught ourselves along the line, or people have told us along the line, and start stepping into this new beginning, because it's getting to the point where we have to anymore. The world is shifting, things are changing, we're all tired of it. It's kind of time to move past all that shallow, superficial stuff anymore, right? And it's time to start this new beginning to who we are authentically, to that lust, that temptation, that materialistic stuff. We got to get past that. If we want a happy life, which everybody seems like they're miserable anymore, it's time to get past that. So basically, that's the bottom line stuff. So we're going to go ahead and just get a couple more cards. We're going to say adieu. 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 Anyway, let's go ahead and see. King of Wands, see? Standing in your power. Know what you want. Not letting go of those disappointments. Come on. Life's too short, people. Really, it's too short. It's time to take action towards what you are passionate about to your soul level, not what you are passionate about with your ego. That's a done dollar. It's going. Let it go. So anyway, that is your message. It's time to tap into what's really real. I have to tell you this. I actually went to the dentist back in February, and they found a lesion or lump on my tongue, on my back of my mouth. And I used to smoke years ago when I was a teenager, unfortunately. And I did for 6 years, and then I quit. But they found a lesion on the back of my tongue, and they're like, you need to go see an oral surgeon. So the medical system, even though I'm a nurse, I have to tell you, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, people. I'm telling you, it's fucked up. So I have to wait till June to go find out what's going on with this lesion. And I have this little one of those mirrors that look in, and it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I don't know if it's grown a little, but it hasn't changed. So I have to wait to find out what's going on with that. So priorities, especially after my son had died, I already had priorities set. But this is another thing, because I'm more worried about what's going to happen to my kids, and what's going to happen, and I haven't accomplished everything I want to. but that's what I'm waiting for. But the bottom line is you got to get your priorities straight. You got to get your priorities straight, because it's not all about materialistic things or what people think of you and things like that. That's why I put these messages out there, because I want you to align to your purpose, to your soul, and to know what is important out there, right? Yes, we do have to have those little simple pleasures like our whipped sunscreen, but we have to have our priorities straight, and that's what we have to strive for. So that is your message today. And I appreciate you guys coming around and seeing me. And I'm going to keep you up to date with everything if you're interested. But that's the bottom line, you know. Sometimes I get discouraged because I've been working on this for a few years, and I'm very grateful that I have 900 and some subscribers, but I get discouraged that I haven't moved forward when I see silly stuff out there that have definitely surpassed that. But my bottom line is to get everybody on track to what they want to achieve, and their priorities, and what they're happy about, and what they deserve, you know. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I wish you the best. Take care.